Oh, yeah, goodness. Boy, that thing almost been on the record. Yo, listen, today was pretty good. I can't complain. We attempted to record, however, I was driving.
Right.
I didn't want to get a ticket.
Exactly.
The lighting, hopefully, is a little better. I got to figure out why is it that my sound muffled. I know why. Because I threw my phone on the chair, it would have landed directly inside my son's milkshake. That probably would never happen in his lifetime again.
It was like...
Yeah, it was unbelievable how it flipped and see.
Right in there.
And that was crazy.
Yeah.
Either way, we're still recording. I'm not making excuses. So,
Nope.
I mean, you know what? We're good at what we do. And we're anointed and called to do this. And this is the purpose. It's never going to stop.
Right.
All right, it's just going to keep flowing. We're here to encourage people. You guys. If you're following us, I appreciate you. We got 120 subscribers.
That's it.
Some people get upset. Then the next day it's 115.
Right. They delete themselves.
Yeah, they delete themselves and God add another 5 or 6.
We got more that comes along.
But eventually it's going to keep growing more and more.
That's it.
And that's what I can say about that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't like what we're sharing with you guys, and you know, it's billions and millions of other people in the world, so therefore you can exit that away. But if you do benefit from what we say and what we do, we only try to empower you and give you guys the backbone, the back support from us.
That's it.
To let y'all know. Yeah.
But what you have to do, not let people try to get over on you, and for you to keep going to higher heights, because you can't stay in the same spot.
So what's our message then, in all fairness? What we want for the people?
For you, growth. We want growth.
Mm-hmm.
We want you to go to beyond your abilities of what you think you can and cannot do, and just keep moving forward, because this world is out here for the taking. And it's not just for, it's not for the wealthy, but the only way you're going to get to touch it is if you follow the plan and stick with it and keep moving forward.
I determined some time ago, like, you really can't put a price on things that you believe God for, because what I learned, I'm considered to be a radical believer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? If a person wanted to get something that costs a lot of money,
right?
I'm the type of believer, I'm crazy enough to believe that you can have everything you ask for.
Right.
You know what? You have to ask, seek, and knock. And then, of course, you need to write the vision, make it plain. You got to have an idea as to how.
Right.
Even if you believe God for it, how are you going to get it? What are you doing?
Right. How are you going to execute it?
Yeah, they're going to allow yourself to accomplish what it is that you want to.
Right.
I can guarantee you, a lot of y'all have a lot of gifts and talents that you're not monetizing. But that's your fault.
It's not God's fault. What do you think? He gave you the gift. You're supposed to be able to use it. So what do you think he's supposed to do? Just sit in and say, oh, you know what? You know you can do this. You know you can do this. Okay, well, I'm going to put this person in the plan, or I'm going to put this in. The doors are not going to open if you ain't stepping into it.
And I'm telling you, that's 100% true. I can't even add nothing else to that, because what you say is true. I would say, as far as a relationship, a lot of you guys is not accomplishing what it is that you need to accomplish because you're with the wrong person. I'm going to say that again. You're not ever going to accomplish what it is that you're believing to accomplish in life because you're entangled with the wrong person.
I got nothing to
Some people are married
with the wrong person.
To the wrong person. It started off right.
You should know that, though.
But something happened along the way. Now, what's my advice? Counseling is a good situation. But sometimes it's good to step outside of the box. Don't let nobody counsel you who you know.
Right.
You need a non-biased opinion. Okay? And spiritually, a lot of people are going to get upset when I say this. You try to get counseled by your pastors, your bishops, and all the other powers that be. But sometimes it's good to have a regular individual who is a licensed psychiatrist or psychologist
or therapist
or
whatever you need to go to.
And I'm stopped up.
Yeah.
Sniffing and sneezing. But yeah, it makes sense to go to somebody else, a non-biased opinion or approach,
who don't know
and let them say
you or your partner.
Right.
So they can't voice. They're going from straight off the bat. They can't say of what your relationship already is.
Right. And so that's what I would recommend. If you're going through something and you really want to be with the person that you are with, you gonna have to fight.
Right.
Like literally.
Right. You make sure
have to make sure
all avenues
before you considered cutting the relationship off.
Right.
Or ending the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
If you did everything you can do, there's nothing more you can do but stand. But you can't put your life on a hold for the sake of trying to get somebody else to see what it is that they're not seeing.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you can't stay in one place if they don't see the urge and need to pull the two of you back together for where y'all once was, or to go to a different level. Then that person, you already know who's for you and who's not.
Yeah.
I mean, we all grown. This is not elementary.
Yeah, and I feel like, I mean, life is a journey, but it's still a lot of things that you can accomplish. There's still a lot of life left in you guys. Don't give up. Keep pressing forward. Remember, you can do everything you put your mind to. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. And if you're mad at us,
you're mad at God.
Now, if you want to get a good job, I suggest you ask, seek, and you knock. Okay? Don't be picky at first, okay? You just got to take whatever you can get.
Because what you're looking for is income, not a career.
Right.
Because if you don't have a job, you ain't got no money anyway. So you need to stop being picky and go out there.
That was rude.
Why was rude about it?
That was rude.
What was rude?
You say because they ain't got no money, they can't be picky. Well, you got a saying, everybody got a saying that says, an older person told me, wiser person said, beggars can't be choosers. You got a champagne taste
with a beer
budget.
That's it.
What about I made up something better than that. They got a champagne taste with a Kool-Aid budget. Well, they don't drink Kool-Aid.
That's not even a budget.
So then champagne taste with a
wine cooler budget.
A wine cooler or a smoothie budget.
Smoothie. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Box wine budget. I don't know. Whatever. But you get what we're saying. I'm saying to y'all can do everything y'all put your mind to. Don't give up. You right at the edge of your biggest blessing, your breakthrough.
Right.
If you're single, get out there and date. It's a lot of dating apps, but just be careful. And if you go on a date and meet somebody, bring somebody with you and let somebody know where you at and take pictures of people's license plates. Take a picture of the person that you're meeting. Okay?
Correct. Bring somebody with you. Let your people know that where you're going. Take a picture of the license plate. Take a picture of them. Even if it's close conversation, like we're not living in a day and time where you just think you just, we just gonna meet up and make sure you drive. Do not get anybody else's car. Right.
You can meet somebody somewhere.
You meet them,
but you ain't getting in their car.
But you don't get in their car and go somewhere, because once you get in there, they lock them doors. You never know.
Exactly.
People's mindset nowadays is not right.
Yeah. So y'all, we'll leave y'all on a positive note. The goal should be not to focus so much on your credit report. Focus so much on your life. Okay. Is it better to have a 500, 600 credit score and $5,000 or $10,000 in the bank? If it was me, I would say best to have some money.
Right.
Because credit fluctuates.
Right.
Anyway. And even if something charged off a person's account or getting written off for collections or derogatories, all that stuff can be repaired. Right. They got to come off at some point.
They got to come off. Either you can do due diligence and get it off, or through time it's going to fall off by itself. Yeah. So, or you can hire somebody, a professional. I don't claim to be a professional, jack of all trades, master of none. No. I know what I know, and I can share information in which we know for a fact. I'm sniffing y'all. That's why I'm doing that, because I'm holding my sneeze in as I'm speaking to you guys. It's the change of the season. It's almost spring.
So we love y'all. We're going to all continue to lift you guys up, and just know you can do everything once again you put your mind to. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different.
Like, share, comment, subscribe.